you and your ex have unfinished business. Stay tuned.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, Who is Anthony Spade, the link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be talking about signs that you and your ex have unfinished business. And when I say that, what do I mean by that? I mean by you need to realize that you need to get over your ex, but you may not notice it yet. All right? You need to find some way to bring some closure to your relationship, because a lot of that is slowing you down from your happiness because you're always thinking about it. All right? So today we're going to break down those signs as to why you and your ex need to go ahead and put some closure on it and what to do about it. Let's get started. All right? First, you keep reading old text messages between you and her. You never deleted them. All right? That's what it is. You're thinking about them. And what you do when you read these old text messages is that you try to go back through the old text messages and see if you can read the emotion. Just reading the emotion, just having the connection brings up old feelings, brings up old emotions, and keep you trapped inside of that world. What you have to learn to do is that you're gonna have to just go ahead and delete her out of your phone, because believe it or not, she may have not deleted you out of her phone, but she has deleted you out of the situation. She's deleted you out of her heart. That's just how women are. Men love harder than women. Women love lightly, even though it looks like they love harder. All right, so what you have to do, you have to delete those text messages. You need to stop reading them, because the more you read them, the more emotion is going to pop up. The more emotions pop up in your life, the more it distracts you from your own reality. Next, you and your ex every now and then are still calling each other. You're gonna have to put that to a halt. All right? You're gonna have to put that to a halt. And she's gonna have to put it to a halt too. The only difference is, what you have to understand with women, when they like you and they want to be with you, you never have to question it. So on your end, when you guys have these little calls that may come once a month or every other week or so, where you guys are just staying in communication, it's because she's bored and she hasn't moved on yet, and she knows that you haven't moved on yet, due to the fact that you loved her more than she loved you back. So she always knows, like, if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling lonely, I can call up my ex-boyfriend. He'll be there to comfort me. And just to kill time, I could talk to him about what's going on in my life, the weather. You know what I'm saying? To her, it's manipulative. On your end, you're thinking like, man, there's something there, man. We just keep talking to each other, and she keeps calling. Now you go into family. Now you go into friends. Now you go into everybody you know, asking them, why is she doing that? Why is she calling you? Then every time they give you a truthful answer, you try to twist the story up as to why she's still in love with you. So what you need to do is, you need to cut off your communication if she ain't coming back in your life talking about she want to be together and do this. If she's just doing little small talk, it's time for you to move on. Next, you guys have mutual friends, and you're always asking her mutual friends, how is she doing? You may know her relatives, you may know her close friends, you may even know her close family members. But a lot of things that you're doing, you question everybody else how she's doing with her relationship. You're the dude that they be telling, hey, she's with John now. Her and John, you know, she's been dating John, and John's not a good guy, or she's been doing this, and then you're looking and you're analyzing. You gotta stop that. You gotta cut off mutual friends if you have to, in order to protect your energy. What do I mean by protect your energy? You have a lot of nice people that are around you, but you have to understand, the most poisonous people in life are gonna walk in your life with a smile on their face, because they have no agenda into making you feel better. So when you start asking about another person, and people know that you used to be in a relationship with her, they're just gonna tell you what you wanna hear and be soft about it, but they're really saying, dude, stop asking about this girl. She moved on, you're looking like a beta male. Next, You haven't blocked her from social media. You're still paying attention to every post that she makes, even if she has a boyfriend. All right? You have to understand this. In a lot of cases, women need attention so much, it's hard for them to block people unless people are being vulgar towards them. You know what I'm saying? If nobody's being vulgar towards a woman, or they may be argumentative with her, okay, that's the change of energy. Women like that. Women like debates. Women like people that would disagree with her and create a debate. So that's not enough for her to actually block you. So if you are the beta male and you haven't like had a bad relationship, she just maybe hurt you and you guys split, and you're still on social media and you're still watching all of her posts, well, it's time for you to unsubscribe from her. You can't, even if she knows that you unsubscribed from her, you have to understand that it's time for you to cut off all ties. A lot of things that slow people back in relationships is the fact that they're able to watch their ex relationship from afar, and their relationships becomes like some storyline that they analyze, hoping that the new person that they're with mess up so bad that she actually comes running back to you. Subconsciously, that's what your mind's thinking because you still love her. So what you have to do is you have to delete that woman from everything. You got to delete her out of your phone. You got to delete her from your social media. And how do you get back if she hurts you? You become a better version of yourself. That's the only way to win. The only way to get back at somebody is to become the best version of yourself and upgrade your life. You're not going to get somebody back or make them jealous if they see you in the future and you're doing the same or worse than what you was doing when they met you. So just go ahead and delete her off of your social media completely, so you can go ahead and remove that emotion and you go through your withdrawal. What do I mean by going through your withdrawal? See, you have to understand, you're paying attention to all these things and you guys are not together, but you're still paying attention to her, or she's still paying attention to you, because you still get dopamine releases from the sound of their voice. You get dopamine releases when you get a little text message from them. So those dopamine releases are like energy boosters. It's kind of like, I love this girl so much, I talked to her today, now my day just feels so good. You got to go through withdrawal. Cut off all communication, no social media of her whatsoever, and you got to sit in the house and cry. Oh, it sounds fucked up, don't it? Yeah, bro. You're going to have to bleed it out. You're going to have to cry it out. That's the withdrawal. It's when you realize that you got to get that all out of your system. Why? Because love has the same effect as drugs. They both release dopamine from the body. So whenever you go through a heartbreak, it's the same effect as a drug addict that's sitting in rehab trying to get off crack. You both will have the same emotion. You both will cry. Your sinuses will go off. You will start to sweat. All right? Understand. That's why drugs are called dopamine. That's why they're called dope. All right, understand that. Go through your withdrawal phase and life will be a lot easier. But in order for you to go through the withdrawal phase, you have to delete her from your life. Next, last but not least, you have a girlfriend out there that tags you in photos. All right, that makes it hard. When they're tagging you in photos, a lot of that is on accident and a lot of that is to make you jealous. But you still continue to think that you and her have some type of bond or some connection. Let me explain this to you, bro. Women jokes aren't funny. And the sarcasm and the stories that run in their head, men could never see those stories. So everything that a woman does that you may look at as being accidental is never accidental with a woman. Everything that a woman does is intentional, and it's intentional for her to get a reaction, all the way down to her tears. What do I mean by that? The only tears that are real when it comes to women are the tears that she has when she's by herself. Everything else in life would be manipulative for it to work in her favor. So when she starts tagging you in photos so you can see the photos, she's pretty much trying to make you jealous, but she's not trying to make you jealous to the point where she wants you back. She's trying to make you jealous to the point where you eliminate all contact with her, you get so mad and move the fuck on. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you're able to get the message in this video. And remember, a lot of you guys are not moving forward because you're still stuck on the past. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.